Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at DPWH Batangas first DEO for the opening of bids for 5 contract ID. Let's begin with opening prayer. So, to be led by Julie Andana.
Let us put ourselves in the presence of our Lord. Lord, as we start this day, let us remember how blessed and lucky we are in this place. Remind us to be grateful for the word we do, the people we meet, and the reach we receive. Keep us cooperative with our co-workers and friendly with people we serve. May us aware that in our work, we bring your word to completion. Amen.
Thank you, Engineer Daniel. So let's proceed with the examination of forum. Engineer Caballet, please do the honor.
Good morning, everyone. For today's procurement activity, opening up bids for our civil works. For the roll call of our attendees, let's start with our back PWG members. Engineer Vivian Biena B. Castilla, Engineer Judy Ann E. Danyo, Miss Loida M. Arce, and our back secretariat members, Engineer Judy Margaret Rita Blanca, Engineer Genevieve P. Tueta, Miss Renjin Umali, and yours truly, Engineer Randy Caballes, back secretariat. And for our back members, Engineer Florencia E. Calaba, Engineer Valeriano M. Banaag Jr., Engineer Luisa M. Sinoy, and present by Sue, Ms. Mara Michelle Ramirez.
Present po. Good morning po.
Good morning po, ma'am. And our back vice chairperson, Engineer Yupasina and Maligaya.
Present po. Good morning.
And we would like to acknowledge the presence of our representative from Commission on Audit, Auditor Aaron Francis P. Vegas. Good morning po, sir. And our participants from via our social media platform, via Zoom, Ms. Priscilla C. Infantado of CCWL.
Good morning po sa lahat. Good morning po. Present.
Good morning po, ma'am. And to start our opening of bids, may we call on again our back vice chairperson, Engineer Yopusina and Maligaya.
Thank you very much. So we have a forum, 4 members present in our bidding room and 1 present via Zoom. So let's start our opening bid for today. The following are the contract ID and the name of project for the date opening of bid. 25DB 0004. Organizational Outcome 1, ensure safe and reliable national road system. Asset Preservation Program, Preventive Maintenance, Secondary Roads, Ternate-Nasugbu, PO 095 plus 00 to PO 096 plus 360, PO 096 plus 1,000 to PO 096 plus 1,229, PO 096 plus 360 to PO 096 plus 1,000. Approved budget for the contract is 87,171,345 pesos only. Contract duration is 150 calendar days. Mode of procurement is public bidding. Second contract ID 25DD0015 Convergence and Special Support Program construction rehabilitation of water supply septage and sewerage rainwater collectors, water supply system, construction of water system in Barangay Timbain, City of Calaca, Batangas. Approved budget for the contract is 4,900,000 pesos. Cost of bidding the contract duration is 120 calendar days. Mode of procurement is public bidding. Third contract ID is 25DB0020, Convergence and Special Support Program, Construction, Rehabilitation of Water Supply, Septage and Sewerage Rainwater Collector, Water Supply System, Construction of Water System in Barangay Imamawo, Taal, Batangas. Approved budget for the contract is 4,900,000 pesos. Contract duration is 120 calendar days. Mode of procurement is public bidding. Fourth contract ID is 25DB0062, Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program or BIP, multipurpose building facilities to support social services, construction of multipurpose building covered court in Barangay Taklang, Anak, City of Calaca. Approved budget for the contract is 1,980,000 pesos. Cost of bidding documents is 5,000. Contract duration is 90 calendar days. Mode of procurement is public bidding. Fifth and last contract ID for today, 25DB0064, Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, multipurpose building facilities to support social services, construction completion of multipurpose building covered court in Barangay Tumpaga, Balayan, Batangas. Approved budget for the contract is 1,980,000 pesos. Cost of bidding document is 5,000. Contract duration is 90 calendar days. Mode of procurement is public bidding. Success, please retrieve the envelope from our bidder and our bid box. For the first contract ID, 25DB0004, first bidder is GCI Construction and Development Corporation. Second bidder is Urane Construction and Supply Corporation. Third bidder is Septage Trading and Construction Company Incorporated. For the second contract ID, 25DB0015. First bidder is Greenfield Construction. Second bidder is Bigmar Construction Incorporated. And third bidder is Prandal Construction and Development Corporation. For the third contract ID, 25DB0020. First bidder is Richards Construction Corporation. Second bidder is Prandal Construction and Development Corporation. And the third bidder is Bigmar Construction Incorporated. For the fourth contract ID, 25DB0062, first bidder is Richards Construction Corporation. Second bidder is Richards HRAC Construction Corporation. HRAC Construction Incorporation. Next bidder is Sandstone Construction. For the last and fifth contract ID, 25DB0064, first bidder is Richards Construction Corporation. Second bidder is Sandstorm Construction. And third bidder is Bigmar Construction Incorporation. Back to the DPWH, please open the technical envelope of the leaders for the preliminary examination of technical component of the bill. And for the result of electronic eligibility checks, for the first contract ID 25DB0004, based on our evaluation of the legal, technical, and financial capabilities of the bidders, as indicated in the eligibility document submitted by them, the eligibility requirements of the mentioned contract, we found that the following bidders are eligible to participate in the bidding: GCI Construction and Development Corporation, Captive Trading and Construction Company Incorporated, and Rami Construction and Supply Corporation. For the second contract, ID 25DB0015, bidders Bigmar Construction Incorporated, Greenfield Construction and Thunder Construction and Development Corporation are eligible to participate in this bidding. For the third contract ID 25DB0020, results of electronic eligibility check, Bigmar Construction Incorporated, Richards Construction Corporation, and Thunder Construction and Development Corporation are eligible to participate in this bidding. For 25DB0062, result of electronic eligibility check, bidders HRA Construction Incorporated, Richards Construction Corporation, and Sandstorm Construction are eligible to participate in this bidding. For the fifth and last contract ID 25DB0064, Bigmar Construction Incorporated, Richards Construction Corporation, and Sandstorm Construction are eligible to participate in this bidding. No bidders submitted their bids via electronic submission. technical components of the bid. The following documents must be present in the technical component of the bid envelope to be declared as passed in the technical preliminary examination of technical components of the bid. So number one is valid filters registration certificate, platinum membership, all pages in accordance with section 8.5.2 of the IRR. The bidder statement of his ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts but not yet awarded, if any, whether similar or not similar in the nature and complexity to the contract to be bid. Number three, statement of the single largest completed contract or SLCC, similar to the contract to be bid. Number four is special pickup license if a joint venture and registration for the type and cost of the contract to be bid. And number five, original copy of bid security in any of the following forms and validity. Cashier's check, manager's check issued by Universal or Commercial Bank, 2% of ABC. Backdraft guarantee or irrevocable letter of credit issued by Universal or Commercial Bank, 2% of ABC. Surety bonds callable upon demand issued by a surety or insurance company duly certified by the Insurance Commission as authorized to issue such security, 5% of ABC, and bid security in the form of bid security declaration. Any of the said form. Number six is the project requirement is organizational chart for the contract to be bid. List of contractors key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their complete qualification and experience data. List of contractors major equipment which are owned, leased, and or under purchase agreement supported by proof of ownership or certification of availability of equipment from the equipment vendor for the duration of the project as the case may be. Original duly signed omnibus term statement and original notarized secretary certificate in case of corporation, partnership, or cooperative, or original special power of attorney of all members of the joint venture, giving full power authority to its officer to sign the omnibus term statement and do acts to represent the bidder. The bidders also must submit the prospective bidders computation of net financial contracting capacity or NFCC. Must be document, if applicable, duly signed joint venture agreement in accordance with RA number 4566 and its implementing rules and regulations in case the joint venture is already in existence or duly notarized statements from all the potential joint venture partners stating that they will enter into and abide by the provisions of the joint venture agreement in the instance that the bid is successful. Any missing, incomplete, or patently insufficient documents in the above or mentioned checklist is ground for outright rejection of the bid. And for the second envelope or the what we call as financial components of the bid, the bidder must submit original duly signed and accomplished financial bid form, original duly signed bid prices in the bid quantity, duly accomplished detailed estimate form including a summary sheet indicating the unit prices of construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rentals used in coming up with the bid and cash flow by quarter. Any missing or incomplete or a patently insufficient document in the said requirements is a ground for outright rejection of the bid. Bids are rated as passed or failed. For the first project or contract ID 25DB004, Organizational outcome ensure safe and reliable national road system, asset preservation program, preventive maintenance of secondary road, Ternate-Nasugbu Road, KO 095 plus 000 to KO 096 plus 360, KO 096 plus 1,000 to KO 096 plus 1,229, KO 0096 plus 360 to KO 096 plus 1,000. The first bidder, GCI Construction and Development Corporation, submitted all the required documents, including original bid security, including valid registration certificate, platinum membership, all pages, and original copy of bid security in the form of bid securing declaration dated October 22, 2024. Therefore, GCI Construction and Development Corporation passed the preliminary examination of technical components of the bid. Second bidder, Tactic Trading and Construction Company Incorporated for contract ID 25DD0004. Tactic submitted valid field jobs registration certificate, platinum membership, all pages in accordance with section 8.5.2 of the IRR. And original copy of bid security in the form of bid security declaration dated October 22, 2024. Therefore, Tactic Trading and Construction Company Incorporated passed the preliminary examination of technical components of the bid. Third contract ID for 25DB004, Orani Construction and Supply Construction, submitted valid field registration certificate, platinum membership, all pages in accordance with section 8.5.2 of the IRR, and original copy of bid security in the form of bid security declaration dated October 16, 2024. Therefore, Orani Construction and Supply Corporation passed the preliminary examination of technical components of the bid. Please open the financial components of the bid of the three bidders for contract ID 25DB004. DB0015 for the preliminary examination of technical components of the bid. First bidder, Greenfield Construction, submitted all the required documents, including valid field jobs registration certificate, platinum membership, all pages, in accordance with section 8.5.2 of the implementing rules and regulations, and original copy of bid security in the form of bid securing declaration dated October 19, 2024. Therefore, Greenfield Construction passed the preliminary examination of technical components of the bid. Second bidder for 25DB0015, Bigmar Construction Incorporated, submitted all the required documents, including valid field jobs registration certificate, platinum membership, all pages, in accordance with section 8.5.2 of the IRR, and original copy of bid security in the form of bid securing declaration dated October 22, 2024. Therefore, Sigma Construction Incorporated passed the preliminary examination of technical components of the bid. Third and last bidder for 25 DB 0015, Randall Construction and Development Corporation, submitted all the required documents, including valid Philips registration certificate, platinum membership, all pages, in accordance with Section 8.5.2 of the IRR. Therefore, Randall Construction and Development Corporation passed the preliminary examination of technical components of the bid. Please open the financial components of the bid of the three bidders for 25 DB 0015. Examination of financial components of the bid for the contract ID 25 DB 0014, 25 DB 0004, for the preliminary examination of financial components of the bid for contract ID 25 DB 0004, bidder GCI Construction and Development Corporation submitted all the required documents. Therefore, he passed the preliminary examination of technical components of the bid. And his bid amount is 84,569,280 pesos and 35 centavos. 84,569,280 pesos and 35 centavos. Bidder Taptec Trading and Construction Company Incorporated for contract ID 25 DB 0004. Taptec submitted all the required documents. Therefore, he passed the preliminary examination of financial components of the bid. And his bid amount is 85,567,392 pesos and 25 centavos. Last bidder for 25 DB 004, Orani Construction and Supply Corporation. Orani submitted all the required documents for the financial components of the bid, and his bid amount is 86,735,920 pesos and 62 centavos only. 86,735,920 920 and 62 pesos and 62 centavos. Lowest bidder is GCI Construction and Development Corporation. 84,569,280 pesos and 35 centavos. DB 0014. 15. Ba yan?
Bakit iba namin yung service na?
Second contract ID 25DB 0015. For the preliminary examination of financial components of the bid, bidder Greenfield Construction submitted all the required documents. Therefore, he passed the preliminary examination of financial components of the bid, and his bid amount is 4,748,309 pesos and 38 centavos. 4,748,309 pesos and 38 centavos. Second bidder for contract ID 25DB0015. Bigmar Construction Incorporated submitted all the required documents. Therefore, he passed the preliminary examination of financial components of the bid, and his bid amount is 4,797,591 pesos and 64 centavos. 4,797,591 pesos and 64 centavos. Third bidder for 25DB0015, Brandel Construction and Development Corporation, submitted all the required documents. Therefore, he passed the preliminary examination of financial components of the bid, and his bid amount is 4,846,983 pesos and 55 centavos. 4,846,983 pesos and 55 centavos. Lowest bidder is Greenfield Construction. Okay, next contract ID 25DB0020. Result of preliminary examination of technical components of the bid. Bidder Brandel Construction and Development Corporation submitted all the required documents, including valid field jobs registration certificate, platinum membership, all pages, in accordance with Section 8.5.2 of the IRR, and original copy of bid security in the form of bid security declaration dated October 22, 2024. Therefore, Randall Construction and Development Corporation passed the preliminary examination of technical components of the bid. Next bidder for 25DB0020, Richards Construction Corporation, submitted all the required documents including valid field jobs registration certificate, platinum membership, all pages, in accordance with section 8.5.2 of the IRR, and original copy of bid security in the form of bid securing declaration dated October 22, 2024. Therefore, Richards Construction Corporation passed the preliminary examination of technical components of the bid. For the third bidder, Bigmar Construction Incorporated, Bigmar submitted all the required documents including valid field jobs registration certificate, platinum membership, all pages in accordance with section 8.5.2 of the IRR, and original copy of bid security in the form of bid securing declaration dated October 22, 2024. Therefore, Bigmar Construction Incorporated passed the preliminary examination of technical components of the bid. Please open the financial component of the bid of the three bidders. For contract ID 25DB0020. Next, contract ID 25DB0062, result of preliminary examination of technical components of the bid. Bidder HRAC Construction Incorporated submitted all the required documents, including valid field jobs registration certificate, platinum membership, all pages in accordance with section 8.5.2 of the IRR, and original copy of bid security in the form of bid securing declaration dated October 22, 2024. Therefore, HRAC Construction Incorporated passed the preliminary examination of technical components of the bid. Next bidder for 25DB0062, Richards Construction Corporation submitted valid field jobs certificate, platinum membership, all pages in accordance with section 8.5.2 of the IRR, and valid or original copy of bid security in the form of bid securing declaration dated October 22, 2024. Therefore, Richards Construction Corporation passed the preliminary examination of technical components of the bid. Last bidder for 25DB0062, result of preliminary examination of technical components of the bid, Sandstone Construction, submitted all the required documents, including valid field jobs registration certificate, platinum membership, all pages in accordance with section 8.5.2 of the IRR, and original copy of bid security in the form of bid securing declaration dated October 22, 2024. Therefore, Sunstorm Construction passed the preliminary examination of technical components of the bid for contract ID 25DB0062. Please open the financial components of the bid of the three bidders. Last contract ID 25DB0062, result of preliminary examination of technical components of the bid. Bidder Sandstone Construction submitted valid field jet certificate, registration certificate, platinum membership, all pages in accordance with section 8.5.2 of the IRR, and original copy of bid security in the form of bid securing declaration dated October 22, 2024. Therefore, Sandstorm Construction passed the preliminary examination of technical components of the bid. Second bidder for contract ID 25DB0064, result of preliminary examination of technical components of the bid. The bidder, Brickmart Construction, submitted all the required documents, including valid pages, registration certificate, platinum membership, all pages, in accordance with section 8.5.2 of the IRR, and the original copy of bid security in the form of bid securing declaration dated October 22, 2024. Therefore, Brickmart Construction Incorporated passed the preliminary examination of technical components of the bid. Last bidder for 25DB0064, result of preliminary examination of technical components of the bid. Richards Construction Corporation submitted all the required documents, including valid field jobs registration certificate, platinum membership, all pages, in accordance with section 8.5.2 of the IRR, and the original copy of bid security in the form of bid securing declaration dated October 22, 2024. Therefore, Richards Construction Corporation passed the preliminary examination of technical components of the bid. Please open the financial components of the bid of the three bidders. The preliminary examination of financial components of the bid for contract ID 25DD0020. First bidder, Randall Construction Development Corporation, submitted all the required documents for the financial components of the bid. Therefore, he passed the preliminary examination of financial components of the bid, and his bid amount is 4,750,500 pesos only. 4,750,500 pesos only. Next bidder, Richards Construction Corporation for contract ID 25DB0020. Richard submitted all the required documents, therefore he passed the financial components of the bid. And his bid amount is 4,770,000 pesos only. 4,770,000 pesos only. Last bidder for 25DB0020, Bigmar Construction Incorporated, submitted all the required documents for the preliminary examination of financial components of the bid. Therefore, he passed the examination of financial components of the bid. His bid amount is 4,802,000 pesos only. 4,802,000 pesos only. Lowest bidder is Frontier Construction and Development Corporation, 4,750,500 pesos only. For contract ID 25DB0062, result of preliminary examination of financial components of the bid. Bidder HRAC Construction Incorporated submitted all the required documents. Therefore, he passed the preliminary examination of financial components of the bid. His bid amount is 1,920,600 pesos only. 1,920,600 pesos only. Second bidder for 25DB0062, Sandstorm Construction, submitted all the required documents for the financial component of the bid. Therefore, he passed the preliminary examination of technical components of the bid. And his bid amount is 1,940,400 pesos only. 1,940,400 pesos only. Last bidder for 25DB0062, result of preliminary examination of financial components of the bid, Richards Construction Corporation submitted all the required documents. Therefore, he passed the preliminary examination of financial components of the bid. And his bid amount is 1,930,500 pesos only. 1,930,500 pesos only. Lowest bidder is HRAC Construction Incorporated, 1,920,600 pesos only. For the last contract ID 25DB0064, result of preliminary examination of financial components of the bid. First bidder, Sandstorm Construction, submitted all the required documents. Therefore, he passed the preliminary examination of financial components of the bid. And his bid amount is 1,919,050 pesos only. 1,919,050 pesos only. 1,919,050 pesos only. Next bidder, Richards Construction Corporation, submitted all the required documents for the preliminary examination of financial components of the bid. Therefore, he passed the preliminary examination of financial components of the bid. And this bid amount is 1,936,600 pesos only. 1,936,600 pesos only. Last bidder for 25 DB0062, Bigmar Construction Incorporated, submitted all the required documents for the preliminary examination of financial components of the bid. Therefore, he passed the preliminary examination of financial components of the bid. And the bid amount is 1,959,336 pesos only. 1,959,330 pesos only. Lowest bidder is Samsung Construction, 1,919,050 pesos only. All bids are subject for bid evaluation and post-qualification of the lowest bidder. Any comment from the staff members and the observer auditor? So there being no comments and no other contract ID and projects to be opened for today. Therefore, the opening of bid or procurement activities is adjourned. Thank you very much. Good morning and God bless us all. Thank you, Auditor. Thank you, Ma'am Priscilla Encantado. Miss
Thank you
Mara,
po. Thank you po.
Thank
Ingat po sa lahat.
Thank you, ma'am.
you.